2025 at 7:32 a.m. Okay, they starting their little rituals again, the humiliation rituals. You know, I'm used to it, so Divine be like, keep going. So let's go and get into this spiritual read. Let's see what's going on. Okay. We already know about their rituals. It's a group, a coven, you know. They do it to certain people all the time. They little spiritual rituals. But Divine always say, keep going. So let's go. We got today, good vibes now, live in the moment. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Somebody could want you drowning over in your head about something. That's a weird energy. But okay, today, good vibes, balance, peace, happiness. Today, you're finding harmony, peace, and balance, good vibes, living in the moment, narcissist. So whatever's going on, you probably have a couple of narcissists, you know, egotistical, opportunists, okay, sipping, okay, rumors, gossip, nosy, all up in your business. These are narcissists that don't want you to be in peace, harmony, and balance, and good vibes. But you are, that's what I'm saying. A narcissist is never in good balance. That's one thing I notice about a narcissist. When they see somebody else balance, they're not in peace and harmony with themselves. So this is what they do. Okay. We have nurturing. You could be a healer, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Okay. Giving your wisdom, that's giving back to being a mentor. Intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. Okay. You could be getting closer with the divine. I be telling y'all all the time, stop depending on man. I be telling y'all all the time, stop depending on man. We already see how man get down. Man ain't shit. Especially when they're not spiritually balanced and they're narcissists. They're not nurturing at all. And this is you. And they get mad at your, mentorship, your wisdom, giving back, puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. A narcissist probably wants you in that energy, but you're not going to be in that energy at all. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Let me get the tarot cards. Because you're not going to be in that energy. All right. Today, good vibes. Now, live in the moment. That's what you're doing at this present time. On top, we got striptease, nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas. So this is the kind of energy that they probably in, like, nightlife, stripping, having fun, partying, something like that. They don't like, no love, lovers in reverse, no offers when they're going out to tease, nightlife, gambling, and no rest, which is no rest for the wicked, four swords in reverse. So they get no love. I be telling you, they get no love, none of that. Today, good vibes, now live in the moment. Yeah, the sun. Okay? Divine, you're a divine being, or you're about to meet your counterpart. They could be trying to keep you from your counterpart, but you're still in good vibes with this. Okay? The sun energy, harmony, balance, peace, happiness. Okay? Justice, balancing the scales. Harmony, balance, peace, happiness. Okay? You're finding balance, peace, happiness. Let's go. Harmony. Ace of Pentacles. So it's something about an Ace of Pentacles. And you got Eight of Pentacles. Patience. You're having patience for your Ace of Pentacles. You're in harmony. You're in balance. If the universe say you're in balance, you're in balance. That's just point blank. You're in that sun energy. Narcissist. Give me something for narcissists. They love to send out illusions. 7 of Cups. They love to send out illusions, but this is about the end in a minute, the end of a cycle. They must know this or something. Is this the right card in there? Okay. For backstabbing, lying, deceiving. It's going to be the end of that. The universe already made a decision on that. They're going to have to walk away. 8 of Cups. Sipping. Rumors, gossip, nosy. Like somebody all up in your business, spreading rumors, lying, backstabbing, deceiving. And you know how balanced you are, right? Divine had already told me that they was going to boost you up, and then they was going to turn around and put your views back down and get the same people to come on here and start talking shit about you. They make you seem like you're unbalanced. Oh, I think you're unbalanced, so I'm going to just put your views back down where you belong. They ain't where I belong. I'm good. That's what I'm saying. It's always somebody coming in here and say, as soon as you start explaining what's going on hidden behind the scenes, when you start talking about what's going on hidden, I noticed that behind the scenes, what they're doing, this group, this coven, they start playing with your views. They start doing all types of dumb shit. You still going to jail? I don't give a fuck. You still going to jail. You know what you did. So, sipping, rumors, gossip, nosy. These are people that's nosy all up in your business, narcissists, that sends out a bunch of fucking illusions. They're not even balanced. They'll always come on here. I noticed, I waited, because I'll be sitting back watching. I said, watch. Somebody gonna come on here and say, as soon as I start talking about my aunt or different shit I went through, my car, something like that, the people that's behind it gonna come on here and say, you're not balanced. How the hell you not balanced if you just talking about what you went through? Child, please. Rumors, gossip, nosy. This is somebody that's always in somebody's business. That's always gossiping, don't have the facts. Judgment. Whoever is doing this, they know they're under judgment. They try to act like they're not under judgment. They're under judgment. Half these people don't even have no place to stay. They're about to be homeless. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Nurturing. Mentorship, wisdom, giving back. They don't like how you're a nurturer. These narcissists. Strength. Okay? Mentorship, wisdom, giving back, your strength. You standing strong in this. Intimacy. Mutual respect, unity, closeness. You're only dealing with people that show intimacy and, closeness, mutual respect. That's what they mad at. Like, they want you to be with them or be down with them when they have no balance. They have no balance. They're not nurturing spirits. These are not nurturing spirits. They're under judgment for what they did behind the scenes. Intimacy. Queen of Pentacles and reverse. So they don't want you to have this intimacy. They don't want you to get to your Ace of Pentacles, basically. They don't want you to be a mentor. They try to say everything you do is unbalanced. Everything you do is unbalanced. You're unbalanced. You're unbalanced in this. You're unbalanced when you speak. You're unbalanced when you talk. You're unbalanced when you walk. You're unbalanced when you're giving your wisdom. You're unbalanced. You're unbalanced. You're unbalanced. I can't tell. Half of y'all ain't even living in no homes. These people is under judgment. That's what I'm saying. They know they under judgment puzzle and they got confused. Why? Because you're coming for earth angels that divine keep telling you are balanced. They don't have to answer to you. That's what I'm saying. These people think you got to answer to them. Like, man, nobody got to answer to you. Who the hell are you? You don't even have a place to stay. You're about to not have a place to stay. You're about to be homeless out in the streets. And you're out here puzzled. Why? You're about to be homeless out in the streets. Because that's what you wanted for somebody else, to be unbalanced. And they don't even understand it. These are narcissists. That's what I'm telling you. They're under judgment. I'm telling you. For being nosy, gossiping, and all up in your business. Don't have no facts. And sending out illusions. That's what I'm saying. Trying to keep you from an Ace of Pentacles. Like they got a right to judge. Okay. Puzzle. They puzzle and conflicted, and because they know they're going to judgment for messing with you. They're not only on the judgment for messing with you, what they did. Every time you talk about it, they're going to say, you're not balanced. When you talk about what they did to you, hey, pause your channel. You don't deserve this. Ain't nobody asked you to push my views up. They ain't your way of paying me back. That's not your way of paying me back for taking my aunt out and taking my car and my food stamps. That's not a way of paying me back. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I first came on here and when I started seeing my views shoot up after the incident, I said, oh, so they trying to pay me back. Basically, they try to pay me back. Try to, balance the scales. No. You under judgment. Don't be scratching your head and puzzled about that shit. You know what you did behind the scenes. And every time I bring it up, they didn't want you to bring it up. They wanted you to keep going and don't bring that up, what we did behind the scenes. Because, I don't want to be reminded of what the hell I did. So, this is my way of paying you back. Oh, y'all still on the judgment. I don't care if you play with my views and you do all that, man. The Magician. I don't care. The Hierophant. You got Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, waiting for the fruit of your labors to come in. Regardless, you're the Hierophant. You're the Queen of Wands energy. Very feisty, free-spirited. Okay? Passionate. And then the Empress. The Empress, the Nine of Cups, okay? And then you got the Magician. You are the Magician. The Healer, getting in alignment. You are in alignment. The only reason why you're not in alignment because they don't want you talking about what they did behind the scenes. Stop talking about that. Everybody knows, man. I think everybody knows by now what y'all did. And all the participation, all the people that participated. There's a lot of people that know. So me being quiet about it ain't going to do nothing for you. That's what I'm saying. So they want you to be the Queen of Pentacles and don't get no mutual respect, unity, and closeness. But you are strength and you have a strength. And they're under judgment. They're mad because they're under judgment what they did to you. And they're puzzled about it. That's weird. That's weird, y'all. The sun energy. You the sun energy. You the Magician. You the one that manifests. Nightlife. And they're not getting nothing out of this nightlife. Or doing whatever they're doing in the dark. Four swords in back. They can't get no rest because they wicked as fuck. You already know that. They get no love. No lovers. And they can't send out illusions no more. Seven of Cups in reverse. About what they've been doing in the dark. Nightlife. They can't hide this. I don't understand what part they don't understand. But let's get into the real spiritual read of this. These people crazy. Child, I don't know what to tell them. And Devon be 10 steps ahead of these people, right? Because I be like, yeah, after that incident happened, they basically trying to have sympathy for what they did. And I'm going to go ahead and let you get 200, 300 views. But I was happy where I was at. Did you ever see me complaining about my views? These be the ones that be coming on here worried about their views. Time their views go down. They got 5K, 20K. They went from 20K to 5K. These be the ones on here complaining. And then you'll have other people that's part of a covenant come on there and say they're under judgment. But these people are under judgment because they already know what they did. And you can't pay me back for doing what you did to me. I'm sorry. I do this to help other people, like mentorship, like it just came out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the true hidden crime. I told you they want you to be in misery. They want you depressed. They do humiliation spells to try to have, have you depressed. They do a lot of this to try to have you depressed. You need to be depressed. You need to be suppressed. And we need you to cry. We need you to cry out. We need you to cry to who? You? You? Cry to you? For what? What you giving me? Child, these people are the ones in pain. That's what I'm saying. They try to squeeze their pain out on you. Anytime people do shit like that, they're in pain. they're in pain and they're mad because you're not in pain for what they did. Like, I'm supposed to be what? Crying right now, grieving. I'm supposed to be all over the place, acting crazy, outside acting crazy, taking it out on other people. I'm supposed to be deranged. I'm supposed to be in an insane asylum by now for what you did. When you're the crazy one. That's what I'm saying. You did all this to make somebody feel some type of, they did all this to make somebody feel some type of way because they're crazy. Think about it. I said it before, think about it. These people are deranged. If you go to the extreme like that to do something to somebody just to have them feel some type of way or to stop mentorship or giving out wisdom, think how crazy they are. And that's why I sit back and laugh. Hey, what y'all doing? I didn't even eat breakfast yet. Oh, they crazy. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to pay for this. They gonna have to pay. They think they under judgment. I told you. They're trying to pay me back by giving me 400 views, 500, 600 views, and shit like that. Like, I asked for it. No. And then after we do it, we're gonna bring them back down to like 30 views. You see what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta pay. I'm telling y'all, spiritually open your eyes and just pay attention to what they trying to do. Now they did all that. Now they want to fuck with you some more. Like, girl, I was happy where I was at with my views. Let's make her think she's getting somewhere and then send the same readers on here to talk shit. You're not balanced enough. As soon as I start talking about what you did, of course I'm not balanced. Because you're under judgment. I understand. But still yet, welcome to the mob. You know what I'm saying? These people got coldness in their heart. They cold. Wicked and cold. And it's like, they want you to be wicked and cold like them, and I'm not. You hear them crows talking? These people still don't get it, man. You messing with earth angels, man. It's not your job to be out here judging earth angels or talking shit to earth angels when they try to mentor people. And it's not your right to judge people. You know, you can do what you want, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some more tarot out here. That's crazy. These people weird. And I knew they was going to do that. I told you I'll be forewarned ahead of time. I'll always be forewarned. I'm like, I'm going to wait. And then they disappear off their channel. And then they come back on when they do their bullshit. You know, and talk their shit. And I don't even pay no attention to them. I'll be like, you have not learned yet. You halfway out the door. You halfway homeless. You have not learned your lesson yet. That should be funny as shit, man. I'll be cracking the fuck up, y'all. Woo! I know that's the problem. They did a whole bunch of shit, man, and they wanted me to be like, I'm telling you how they wanted to be. Oh my god! And go out here and act crazy on somebody, you know, so I can be in an insane asylum and go to jail because they've been trying to steal something. Hey, man. But that hung up real quick. Hang up the phone on all them phone calls y'all be having out this motherfucker about me. Hang up the phone, or anybody else, any collectors, hang up the phone. That's all you gotta do. Hang it up. You keep trying to put somebody in hangman, they keep showing you they're not gonna be a hangman. There you go again. They keep showing you. Let me sit up in this chair proper. These people crazy, man. They do it to any gifted reader. There was a lot of gifted readers that they do that shit to. They do humiliation spells. It's called humiliation spells. But now, since they came for you, they're under judgment. They try to make a decision. Okay, it could be something about a decision, setting their intentions to make a decision to do something, and now they're under judgment. Anybody ask you to make that decision? I didn't know. I heard somebody say, I didn't know. I heard somebody say, I didn't know. I didn't know who you was. I didn't know who you was. Do I care? You shouldn't be doing this towards nobody anyway, the devil. And the emperor's watching them at this time. Divine is watching them. This double cult, this double group right now, they know they're on the judgment. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing you can do about it. You shouldn't have did what you did. You can't stop the wheel from turning. This double group is under judgment. Did y'all see when I put that thing up there with Marie Laveau? And they didn't like that either. Like, they don't like anything an Earth Angel do. Like, if you do something just to wake up somebody's mind, they don't like you waking up people's mind. You know, not just their crown chakra, but their third eye. They don't like you to show people to see, do the bullshit, basically. I want you to see, do the bullshit. And if y'all be out here thinking there ain't no double coats out here trying to tear you down behind the scenes, they do witchcraft, they do all types of sacrifices, then you ain't awakened. But they're under judgment now. There's been a few Earth Angels that's been fighting them, and certain Earth Angels, they made this decision to come up against, they're under judgment. They know it. So, like I said, y'all can play with my channel all day, all night. Y'all been doing it for 5 years. Soon as y'all saw my gifts, you came for me. Not only that, you've been doing witchcraft. Y'all had covens come up against me. Whole covens. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to tell you, through 5 years, it's been like practitioners, all that. They've been leaving. They've been getting out of here. So you think I care about y'all bull crap y'all be pulling out here? They probably found out you was immortal. Like, they've been doing shit like poisoning and shit like that. They found out you was immortal. They mad about that shit too. Not only that, practitioners don't even want to mess with them no more. Practitioners then told them, like, I done told you not to mess with that person or those people. And you did it anyway. They kept going. So you getting justice, balance. The scales is being balanced above, so below. Light as a feather. I told you the wicked ain't gonna get no rest. They ain't light as a feather. They heart ain't. You're in alignment. The chariot. And they know this is coming fast as fuck. For them trying to put you in the 5 of Pentacles and break your angel heart. How can an angel break my heart? What's that, Tony Braxton? Yeah. You about to come the fruits of your labor and the wheel of fortune is turning and they know it. That's what I'm saying. Oh, well. You shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't. Look, soon as you did that shit, the wheel started turning. That's what I'm trying. You under judgment. You should have never came for somebody that wasn't coming for you. I didn't call you. If you call me, I probably hang up the phone. Hangman. If you call me, I probably hang up the phone because you're devilish. And they know they're under judgment. What do that have to do with me? That's what I'm trying to say. I've been doing my thing since I've been on here for 5 years. It ain't bother nobody. If anything, if I see people arguing or something like that, I'm the one that try to be an empath and come through and say, y'all shouldn't be doing that. That making y'all look crazy. Just do your reading, whatever. They started attacking me. Like, oh, you want to put your 2 cents in it? Okay. Well, I mean, I tried to help. You know, and now all y'all under judgment. So, you know, because y'all evil as fuck. And we see right through you. You know I see through you. You know I see through all y'all motherfuckers. So, you know, Empress. Came for an Empress. The devil came for an Empress. Like, y'all crazy. The Empress still at their ground. I mean, what else do you want? Y'all was causing conflict. They still at their ground for being sneaky. Coming for an Empress. Being fucking sneaky. Unless you thought she was. If you know that somebody, look, let me explain something to y'all, since you don't understand this. If you know they very, very highly intuitive, right? When y'all did all that shit, right? When you did all that shit behind the scenes with my aunt, with my car, my food stamps, whatever. You don't think I know who has something to do with that? And now you under judgment. That's why the crows keep crowing. You know, sending messages like, those are lost souls. Those are trapped souls. Those are trapped souls. Y'all don't know about crows? Go read up on crows. Those are trapped souls. Those are other people that y'all took out. Those are the souls of the people you took out that's talking to the high priestess. That they want justice. Okay? Oh, wow. So y'all hear a lot of crows Those are lost. Those are the souls that they, took out that want justice. Tower. They want a tower moment. They about to go do a tower moment for all this lying, deceiving, gossiping, being nosy all up in your business, have no damn facts. Okay? Shit about to be balanced out. That's why I don't worry about shit. When I lay up in my bed at night, I sleep peacefully. The same night that I found out that my aunt passed away, I still slept peacefully. You didn't hurt me. That's what I'm saying. Because I know what was coming after that. I was like, okay, they did it. All right. The devil, this devil COVID, shit gonna be balanced out. It always do. Causing burdens to a page of cups. Very intuitive. Youthful energy. Y'all be doing a lot out here, don't you? You do a lot. You be out here doing a whole lot. But don't be thinking that the emperor is watching. Don't be thinking that somebody watching. The streets be watching. The streets definitely be watching out here. The emperor came out as soon as I said it. You don't think the emperor be watching the empresses or the ones that's very intuitive, that have a highly ranked, they highly ranked in the spiritual realm. Even the young, they be watching over them too. Because y'all be doing a lot of shit to them. Y'all be sacrificing them for your covens and shit like that. You going after them. Don't think you're not being watched is what I'm trying to tell you. And then you get mad at people that care about what's going on in the world. Like children and everything. When they speak up on it, you get upset. Why are you getting upset? I mean, this is not supposed to be going on, is it? If you think that's normal, something the fuck wrong with you. If you think that's normal to be out here sacrificing kids, organ harvesting, sex trafficking, human trafficking, something definitely fucking wrong with you. And if you think you're not going to be under judgment for all those souls, something's wrong with you, the Hierophant. Making all them sacrifices is an ending to that shit. Whether you like it or not. Okay? The emperor is watching over these Hierophant energies and watching how you're treating them. All these sacrifices. What old time religion y'all the fuck in? What traditions is y'all following out here? That's not a tradition. That's an old time religion. I keep saying that. I'm tired of repeating myself. I ain't got to repeat myself no more. You'll see. You're going to see. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is people that got a lot of money that want to stand in victory, okay? With a sharp edge, just rule with a sharp edge sword. Probably can't get no damn rest. These people can't get no rest. I sleep lovely. Let me tell you. I be knocked the fuck out. Even with all this. Even with all that, I want you to walk away from being a mentor. I want you to know. I keep telling you, when divine tell me to walk away, that's when I walk the fuck away. Until then, I can have 10 views and I'll still be doing my channel. And I won't feel no type of way. Because as you can see, if you go on my view profile shit and you go under where how many views I got, I've been on here 5 years. I got 500,000 views. So that's what I look at. I don't look at. That's why I don't know why YouTube don't take that shit off. Like the lights and all that other shit. They should take that shit off. Straight up. It's 14 people on here. It's only 8 likes. Come on now. Giving you the truth and the facts. What's going on in your life and mine. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This covenant is separating. If it was a dark covenant, I'm telling you, they all under judgment. There's 3. If you don't think you've been attacked by witches and warlocks and covens, Illuminati or whatever, the Watchers, game stalkers, shit like that, you have about your fruits of your labor. I told you they want you to be poor. And I told you before, they've been stealing from you. All this, they done stole from you. Stability. It's all about your stability. How stable can you get? They want to put burdens on your stability. Wow. And you just being patient. They want you just constantly just being in a, what's that? Stalemate. Stall. You working hard out here and making it look like illusion is you working hard out here for nothing. But you definitely got an 8 of Pentacles. And don't think you're out here working and you just burdensome and you're working out here for nothing. Your bills getting paid, right? You got food in your house, right? You're not out here scamming and scheming like these demons, right? You're not stealing, you're not robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? So you're in the Eight of Pentacles. You might seem, that's an illusion to seem like you're burning. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. That's the illusion. I'm telling you, that brainwashing mess they be doing to you. Like, dang, I ain't got enough for this bill, so you're gonna start putting burdens on yourself or something like that. As long as you're doing the right thing, you light as a feather, you know divine got you. Divine gonna make a way. You know, it is what it is. That's just an illusion that they're putting on you. And you stop stressing about it. That's why I be telling you about your energy. Stop stressing about it. When you get a bill in the mail, whatever. Or if you know that you're gonna stress about it, why don't you take the stress off of you and take one of your checks and be like, look, I'm gonna pay ahead of time. So that shit will be credited to my fucking account, and next month I don't gotta worry about it. That's the shit I used to do. Like when I used to have Section 8, you know, and things like that, my water bill was like $25 a month. But they used to pay that. Like they used to send you a check for $118 to pay your electric and your water. But my water bill was only $25 a month. My electric was probably didn't go no farther than $90 a month. So that whole $1,800, I said $1,800. Somebody about to get $1,800. That whole $118, that whole $118 went to that, right? But since my rent was $110 and I'm working, you know what I used to do? I ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. $110, I just take my paycheck, one paycheck, and go pay 3 months ahead of time. So I don't have to worry about my rent. I don't have to worry about my damn rent. So you got Section 8 and you working, okay? Why don't you pay that shit ahead of time, like 2 months ahead of time, and you don't have to worry about your rent? All you got to worry about is your food and whatever else. That's what I used to do. And then I can go play. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to think. I can go play. Ask my son. He'd be like, Mom, you paid the rent up 3 months? I damn sure did. You don't have to pay shit. You ain't got to pay no rent. We ain't got to pay no rent. We ain't got to worry about it for 3 fucking months. So maybe if you worry like that, maybe you need to start doing that, especially if you have Section 8. You know what I'm saying? If you got a job, pay your rent up to 3 months, you know. And I buy hella food. That's me. I don't know. That's just me. You know, like I do shit like buy a bunch of meats, okay, from the grocery store, from my favorite grocery store. And then what I'll do is take $50 and go to Dollar Tree and get all my side shit, like sugar, things like that, pile up on my shit, pile up on soap, pile up on toilet tissue, pile up on trash bags, pile up on all that shit at Dollar Tree. That's what I do. Insight. I'm giving you insight on this shit. If you feel as though, but I'm telling you, you're in the Eight of Pentacles. That's just a brainwashing mechanism that you fell into. Like, you're not looking at my bills paid. At least my bills paid. You know, I ain't getting evicted. Some people might be getting evicted. Okay. There's ways out of that too. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I mean, it's your mindset. I keep telling you it's about your mindset, man. Y'all got to end that with your mindset. But me, my mindset is, like I said, it's totally different probably from some people. Some people probably do the same thing. I'm going to pay my rent 3 months ahead of time, especially if you have Section 8 or something like that. You know, do that. Take one. You're going to see how the pressure is just, if you got so much pressure, you know, I don't know how you will have pressure with your rent being $90 or $20. But I never got that part right there. My rent was 110 and I ain't had no pressure just with the 110 because I knew I was working. So, you know, my check is more than 110. It's like $400 something every week working at McDonald's. So you really ain't have to worry about nothing. I was good. I'm gonna just say that. I was good. I wasn't complaining. I'll go to the casino, Foxwoods, but my shit was handled first. I'll go to Foxwoods, I'll gamble, I'll take $100. That's it. And I know how to play that roulette table. You know, I ain't the type to keep playing, knowing I'm losing. I'll play the numbers first, and then I'll do my colors. And then I'll leave about $5,000. That's $5,000 extra income. That's what I'm saying. Put that shit in my shoe someday and wear. Hold that shit for hard times. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't understand that. Like, some people just got that mindset like that. You know, shopping, with the clothes and stuff, yeah, baby fat. I used to be into baby fat, so yeah. You know, I understand that. You want nice clothes, okay? Nice swords. And if y'all like nice clothes, there's a place called Plato's. They got all Gucci, they got Louis Vuitton, and you're not gonna pay that much money. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no knockoffs. It's the real shit. So it's not a swords. Standing your fucking ground. As far as communication wise, stability. About your stability, you got an outpouring of support from the divine. You're not trapped. I keep trying to tell y'all that. It's y'all only trapped in your mind. When you let that shit go, you good. I'm trying to tell you. For some reason, while I'm speaking about Section 8 housing, pay that shit up to 3 months. You don't have to worry about. Trust me, it's gonna relieve your mind. You ain't gotta pay that shit. You ain't gotta worry about your rent. Your rent is already paid. You know, you get to go enjoy yourself. That extra money that you're supposed to pay on rent, you know, you can save it, invest it, do some buy coins or whatever. High priestess, okay? Hidden knowledge, setting good intentions about burdens. The high priestess is giving you stress relievers. Put it that way. So you go shopping, let me tell you, if you go shopping at one store, okay, just go there for your meats, $100 on meats, and then, you know, your fruits, your vegetables, whatever you want to get, you know, y'all got farmers market, go to a farmers market for your fruits, vegetables, because they fresh, and then your side dishes, go to Dollar Tree. Your toilet tissue, all that, man, if I show you all my shit up here, if I show you nails, eyelashes, soaps, lotions, shampoos, all that shit, I'll be coming. If I take you, one day I'm gonna take you to Dollar Tree with me on live, and I'm gonna show you. Them people know me there because they be like, most people don't load up on stuff when they come here. That line be long as hell. I'll be having like 3 shopping carts because this shopping cart is so small. But I'll be having like 3 shopping carts worth of shit, and it only add up to $120. All that stuff will be getting, and they got food there. They got everything you need. Your sodas. Some people don't like drinking the soda. The juices, $1.25. Come on now. Y'all be putting stress on yourself. That's like almost like coupon shopping. I say Dollar Tree is like coupon shopping to me. You know, when y'all, instead of standing in line at the grocery store using coupons, you go right to Dollar Tree, man. You got trash bags. You got everything. You got your mop. You got your broom. Especially when you just starting off. That's a good place when you just getting a new apartment until till you hype your stuff up, whatever. Timo is a good place to shop for your stuff. Timo. You can get a lot of stuff off of Timo. A little bit more cheaper. To fill up your house with different stuff that you want, that you like. Come on now. I'm trying to tell you, y'all be stressing yourself out. Y'all don't want like going to, Stop and Shop and stuff and spend all that money on all that stuff. What happened to the packages? The meat packages. Y'all know those meat packages. If you got food stamps or you got cash, they got where you can order packages, $89.99. Why don't y'all just start going to those places instead of spending all? Think about it. If you're spending $89.99 on a package, a meat package, a big ass meat package, that's how much you will spend at the grocery store. Coupon shopping. Just say it's coupon shopping. Swan's truck. They got Swan's truck. I know y'all remember those. The Swan's truck. Temperance. So you can bring balance in your life. Okay? Be well balanced. I don't know, y'all. I mean, it is what it is. What? Ciao. I don't know about some people. Anyway, Queen of Cups, y'all very empathic. Okay? Y'all don't need to be entrapped like this, entrapped in your mind like that, because you're very empathic and you well balanced. You angels, earth angels, hierophants, high priestesses, high priests. Y'all cause these burdens on yourself about your mindset, Motherfucker wants you in that devil energy. These devils is doing this, I'm telling you. That's why they under judgment doing this shit, making decisions to do this shit to people. But actually, in reality, you could break free from their ass. That's what Divine trying to tell you. You could break free from their ass. Like, you don't have to live like they want you to fucking live. I'm comfortable. I eat every fucking day. If I want to eat 3 meals a fucking day, I can. You know? Only thing right now is my damn coffee and my soda. But yeah, I'm trying to give y'all ways on your shit. You know, here we go. Some of y'all get paid every 2 weeks. Y'all get 2 checks a month. Some of y'all get paid every week. And like I be telling people, you know, you take 1 paycheck, you know, pay your rent. The next paycheck, it's like this paycheck for me, this paycheck for the family, this paycheck for investment, this paycheck, that's how y'all supposed to be doing shit out here. This paycheck is for making an investment in something that's going to benefit me later on. So I'm accumulating money while I'm spending money. You're not just spending money, you're accumulating your shit. You're buying coins, you're buying gold, you're buying something. So that way, if you got to ever cash in stocks, bonds, whatever, you know, you buying bonds, savings bonds, you know, you buy 4 savings bonds, buy them for your children, $25, $50, you know, and it accumulate every fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Buy yourself a savings bond, $100 savings bond. It accumulate every fucking year. If you got a bank, go to your bank, $100 savings bond, it accumulate every fucking year. You got some money. Knight of Cups, okay? And then we got strength. So this intuition about your strength and, you know, having foresight about your strength, your intuition, using your intuition about your strength, okay? Like, yeah, the Fool, starting a new beginning. A new mindset is what I'm getting. Like, this is crazy. Why am I picking all this up? Because maybe somebody needed a solution. You never get a solution. You know, you go get financial advice and all that, but you never get a clear solution. They go do all the, the big words and all the other. I don't understand that shit. But you do it like that, like buy your savings bond, okay? It accumulates over time. Buy coins, whatever, you know, $100 in stocks, okay? $100 in stocks, something like that. I know they got it on Cash App. I don't really trust Cash App too much, but they got other places you can, you know, buy stocks, you know, let it accumulate $100, you know. You have that for emergency. You got to cash that in, you know. You'll have that for emergencies or something like that. Something emergency happen, you be able to cash it in, you know, something like that. Cause I know a lot of people be doing overdraft and shit like that. I know you don't like doing that overdraft. It's like basically spending your own money. See the brainwashing shit they do? Like, I'm going to borrow you this money out your own damn money, basically. And then you got to pay me back your own money, out your own money. That's like weird. I thought about that. I'm like, if I do overdraft, okay, you're going to pay us back for the overdraft. So now your money is limited now. Now when you get your money, think about it. Now when you get your money, okay, now when you get your money, it's depleted. Because you're paying them for the overdraft. They got shit for everything, man. Pay attention. They got shit for everything. Now my paycheck or my shit is not that big when I shouldn't have had to borrow from your ass. They know people the way, look, pay attention. They know people is on hard times right now because of what's going on in the world. They know you on hard times. They know you're going to take that overdraft. They're like, okay, they're going to take this overdraft. And then say you get $200 overdraft, you got $900. Now, when you get your paycheck, you up to $700. Now you gotta take out another overdraft. You see that shit? They taking out your money, and you just to give you your money back. It's a cycle, man. That should be crazy. I had to figure that shit out. Like, you know them prepaid cards where they give you overdraft up to $200, and you be like, okay, rah rah. And then when you figure it out, you like, hold up. So every time now that I get my money, if I keep borrowing this money from you, I won't get a full paycheck. I'm opting out that shit. I want my full shit. You know, I can do good by myself. I don't like to say bad by myself. That's crazy. Some of y'all doing that too. You ain't realizing that. And I know you be mad when you get your paycheck because you're like, dang, I forgot I owe that overdraft. And you just keep on in the same cycle over and over. You got to stop that cycle, man. You got to live off that paycheck. You got to learn how to coupon. You know, not clipping the motherfuckers. I'm telling you how to do it. I told you, go get your meats. They got, look for places that sell packages of meat for like $89.99. Take $50 or $100 if you just want to load up on shit for a while, couple months. Go to Dollar Tree, take yourself $150, load up on all your juices, all your waters, all that stuff. You don't have to buy food you probably have to buy meats, but you ain't have to buy food for a couple months. I mean, come on. Y'all got to make shit easy on you. That's the way I've been doing it. I mean, my shit be stocked. I don't play no games. Snacks, all that. I be having all my shit, my cabinet stacked. Meats, all that. Vegetables, fruits, trash bags, soap. I don't never run out of soap. You know that's the most important thing. I never run out of soap. Toilet tissue, trash bag. I never run out of that shit. I don't never have to say I gotta go back to the store and get some trash bag. I don't run out of none of that shit. I'm good. I take my ass to Dollar Tree, man. You want that hefty. I want that hefty trash bag. Man, you better go get your ass a trash bag. It's a trash bag. Some of us use our trash bags from shopping. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Y'all gotta make things easy on yourself. Shoot, the Dollar Tree got milk. Y'all gonna go pay $5 for milk? That's crazy. Go ahead. They got eggs at Dollar Tree. Dollar General too. They got pieces. They got all that. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all know y'all like to eat pieces. You don't like to cook sometimes, which I prefer, like you eat vegetables or something. But load up on that shit. Load up on that shit. They got them pieces, you know. Remember them pieces, like two come in a box, and it's like oval shape, look like a boat. Man, I be stacking up on them beef patties. And you better learn how to make cocoa bread. I learned on YouTube how to make cocoa bread. You got an air fryer. Man, you better bake you some cocoa bread. I be trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to get you out of this cycle of, financial spells. Because they do be doing that too. Got you in the loop and you don't know how to get out of it. Get your savings bonds. Get your children set some saving bonds. You know what I'm saying? And let that shit grow over time. You got that at least. Year after year, that shit grow. If you put $100, every year is $100. You know what I'm saying? For your kids, you invest in that. Invest in some stocks, something. You got shit growing. While you sitting up there worrying, you ain't gonna be worrying. I'm trying to tell you, you got shit growing. You're like, damn, that shit growing every year. I ain't really worried about it. If I have an emergency, I'm able to cash in, whatever. I got to start doing that part right there because I was doing it and then I stopped. But look how these motherfuckers ain't looking out for you. Man. Everybody out for themselves. And I'm telling you, soon, your family, everybody gonna have to move together. So y'all better learn to get along now. I'm trying to tell you. That's how the world is coming. You see how many foreclosures on houses and stuff like that when people could have been smart enough, and which people don't trust people, I understand that. But if people were smart enough, you'll have, roommates, people renting out rooms, renting out your basement, shit like that to help you, things like that. People don't like living with people nowadays because people crazy. I understand that. But when you got a big ass house and you try to keep your house, listen here, all you got to do is do background checks, things like that. They're a college student, something like that. There's plenty of colleges where you at, and students be looking for housing. And I know some of y'all older people, I don't like all that racket and all that other stuff, but, you got to make a way, or you get one of them sheds, like I be telling you, and rent them out. Rent one of them big ass sheds out. If you got land, you got something like that, man, come on now. Come on now. Come on. Put that mind to work, man. If you got big land, acres of land, you can buy some of those things. Look, buy some of those, you know what I'm talking about, them sheds. They can make them into, little apartments or something like that. You got, they got it where though, they got, what you call them? You can put a shower in there. You can put a toilet in there. Like what you call them? I forgot what you call them because I seen them on Timo, solar lights, all that other fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on. And then you can just run them out. You're paying for the spot. You're paying for that mini little shelter, whatever. You're paying for that because you got to pay that. If you rent them out, you got to pay it every month. So when you're paying you rent, you can pay that. You can pay that. And then you get extra money. You probably can put 4 of them on your damn land, man. For people that need housing. 4 of those on your land. Let them run them out. And disposable, it's not disposable, but it's like they got the shower. Whereas though you don't have to hook it up to no line, nothing like that. They got the shower. They got the toilets you can put in there for them. They got their own. Everything could be solar in there. You know what I'm saying? For them to cook, whatever. Shit, charge their ass. Is that an orb? Darn sure is. I just seen an orb. You can charge them whatever amount you want to charge them. Like say if your mortgage is $2,000 a month, you got 4 of those, and your acres, okay, you can charge them about $400 to $500, $600 a month. If you got 4 of them, that's paying your mortgage. That's paying for them. Man, listen here. That's where my mind be at. If I got acres of shit or trailers, couple trailers, protection. So you got protection at this time. Your ancestors, your roots, your bloodline, new beginnings, the food card. You're going to start new beginnings. You're going to take a leap of faith. That's why I be telling y'all, take these leap of faith. It's scary at these times. I understand it, even for older people, they be scared. But look, that's a way to calm down your worry. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to calm down their worry. They rather just keep worrying. They're not thinking about different solutions like your creativity. I be telling you, stock up on your creativity because by next spring, if you got boxes and boxes load of shit, like whatever it is that you do, paintings or whatever, music, CDs, whatever, making new music. If you used to do it, pick it back up, piano, violin, whatever. There's a lot of people like to hear soothing music. So if you're listening to frequencies of meditation on YouTube, there's a lot of people that will buy it. That's what I'm saying. You stack up on that leadership. You're about to be in a leadership role. That's what people are afraid of. You're going to be in your power and you have too much protection. They can try all this bullshit all they want to. Security. That's what I'm saying. You got security with your ancestors. You guarded. You could be guarded at this time. Like I just was talking about, but it is what it is. There's a reason for everything, but you got to trust somebody. Come on now. especially you older people. They don't trust nobody. I don't want nobody living on my acres. You got acres of land, and you being greedy with the land. It actually belongs to who? Divine. Let's remind you of that. You wouldn't have it if it wasn't for divine. So you know people need a place to stay and stuff like that, but you're struggling with your bills. You don't want people living in your house. Hey, expand it. Get some trailers. Put them on there. You know. Happiness. So you're going towards happiness. You about to meet your soulmate soon. Okay, I keep telling y'all that. And then you got abundance. You're going towards your abundance. That's what people are afraid of. That's why they gonna keep saying, you're unbalanced. You're unbalanced. You're unbalanced. Yeah, I'm always unbalanced when you did something to me, some wicked shit, and I speak up on it, ain't it? I'm always unbalanced. When I speak up on your bullshit, yeah, I know. I'm gonna tell them that. Yeah, I'm always unbalanced. When you did some bullshit to me, and you don't want to take accountability for your actions, narcissist, I'm always gonna be unbalanced. When I speak truth and facts to a narcissist, I know that's right. Patience. Just have patience, okay? And then we got taking risks. I just told y'all about taking risks, and then you got blessings. Because when you take risks, you get a whole lot of blessings come from that. You know, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you helping. At the end, you never know. Them motherfuckers might be rich. They might hit the lottery while they sitting there living on your acres. Your green acres. Green acres is a place for me. You know, they might become a millionaire while they, you help them out. You know, a blessing for a blessing. And you might help them out. They might end up winning the lottery and become a millionaire and give you something. You know, people don't believe in anything is possible no more. Let me give y'all some numbers to play today, since I did mention the lottery, and then I gotta come back with my collector's read. That's how I think. I don't know. 2323, unity and cooperation. Didn't I just say this? Unity and cooperation. Okay? Cooperate with the universe, man. You get a blessing, you give other people a blessing. I just said this, unity and cooperation. You know, we got some family members and shit like that, they unbalanced or whatever. Everybody ain't gonna get along, but when you learn to accept people for who they are, as long as they're not too deranged and crazy, they good. Let them have their own little spot, their own little space. You know what I'm saying? You know, every soul needs space. Young, old, every soul needs space to think to themselves. Okay? Soul connections, 2626. It's a lot of 20s. You could be seeing 222 a lot, 333, 666 a lot. I see somebody going at a McDonald's or something and they come up to 666. Oh, no. But look up the spiritual number 666, man. Let's get all these numbers out for you. 3636, change calluses. Okay. 1414, embrace healing. And then we have 3333, fulfill your soul mission. Okay. 555, embrace change. So just embrace healing, embrace change. Then we got 1313, trust your intuition. All right. That got something to do with what I was just talking about too, trusting your intuition. You know, and let's get that card right there. Let's see where we at in the spiritual realms today. We know they ass going on the judgment. Keep fucking with me. Let's do another humiliation. Which is that? Tactic or spell? Let's do another humiliation ritual tour. They've been doing this for 5 years, man, since I've been on here. And they see it ain't working. I don't know why they don't stop. Where we at in the spiritual realm with these people? The observer's insight. These people, your ancestors is on their asses, watching their home. They can't sleep. You see the lights on? You know, can't even sleep, can't get no rest. They busy worried about you. That's crazy. These people busy worried about you. They got to keep the lights on. They terrified. They terrified they haunted. Or they terrified, look, the police come to their house, about to raid their house. Whatever. Some crime they did against you. You know? Can't sleep. Got all the lights on, even in the attic. Probably was practicing some shit in the attic. The Amityville horror. You know? That gives me the Amityville horror. Entities attaching to them, jumping in them. The truthful testimony. That would be, you know, the truthful testimony is 8 of Cups. You got to walk away. Case closed. Longing. That's not even supposed to be in there. Case closed. I ain't got no go no further. That's where we at. Case is closed. They should have never came for you. They try to control you. They try to control your mind. And how you gonna control another human being mind? But y'all been being controlled since birth. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So they think they can keep doing it or send other people to do it. Like, man, if you wasn't able to control me when I was younger, you know, what makes you think you can control me now? That's weird. And send other people to do it? No matter where I go, game stalking me, no matter where I go, you there. The watchers. You always there watching me. And paying people. Y'all don't believe this shit going on. I put it on my community board about the man saying he being gang stalked by Masons. They follow you everywhere you go and they pay people. You on YouTube, they're going to pay people to come up against you. Knowing for all this time they've been going through judgment. Ever since a child, they've been going through judgment. They get the wrath when they come for you. Crazy. This be real weird, y'all. The clarity of justice. Okay? You about to get clarity, you about to get justice. Or you already got clarity, you getting justice for this. They've been doing this since a child. Trying to make your life burdensome, like hard. Why? Is this an experiment? Everywhere you go. That's crazy. I'm going to pay a couple of tarot readers to go terrorize her. Do a humiliation ritual. You've been doing humiliation rituals. Every time somebody starts something, want to get something started, you got you devils behind the scenes stopping them. And ain't no need to ask you why no more because you under judgment. It don't even matter no more. Y'all crazy, man. That man said he was being gang stalked by Masons, you know, and he's talking about the same thing, the humiliation rituals, sending people. He's talking about how they pay people and shit like that. These people don't got no life. Like, what life is that to live to go stalk and bother somebody because they try to, you know, live their life? You know, certain people, you don't want them to live their life. That's crazy. You want to humiliate them. Burdens them. Why? What you getting out of it? I would never think like that to do something like, it's ego. I'm just trying to tell you, narcissism and ego. Like, I just want to prove to myself I can do this. I can tear somebody down to the point where though they unalive themselves, or they go in an insane asylum, or they go to prison. And you know what the man said? And funny, I saw it because I said it on my channel all the time. I'm like, you think you driving me crazy? I'm about to drive you crazy. I'm about to do the same rituals you do to me. And we're going to see how I feel. But I'm an empath, so I wouldn't, they know you're an empath. I wouldn't want to see nobody take themselves out. I don't see nobody unalive themselves because of what I did to them. That be blood on my hands. But he said, what he said, it was funny as hell because he said, how do you know I live there? How you know I don't got another place? Another place. He said, I will send a picture of somewhere else and make it look like I live there. You want to like to play games with me, gang stalker? I'm going to play games with you. I could take a picture and act like I live there and I really don't. How do you know I even live there? And I really be living somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you even know I live there? I could just take a picture and say, yeah, I live at this address. I could use that address. But really, I live somewhere the fuck else. You know, he said, you like to play games with me? I'm going to play with you. And I'll be saying the same thing. You like to play with me? I'm going to play with you. I'm going to fuck your mind up. Because there's no reason for you to be doing. That's why I be telling y'all to laugh at them, man. Don't be having them have you all up in your head, because that's the point of the whole experiment. To have you like bitter, cold, oh, this and that, depressed, all that fucking shit. They've been taking you through this since a child. I'm trying to tell you. And they have not worked. I mean, you still here, right? I mean, Stardust memories. This shit gonna be Stardust memories. Beyond boundaries. You about to open up that door. Don't you open up that window. But in your case, you're gonna open up that door. Stardust. This shit is gonna be Stardust memories. Or they gonna be memory and they know it. They on the judgment. You did all this? To prove what? What did you prove? That they strong? Stronger than you? Wow. That you got played at your own game? Is that what it is? This should be crazy, man. Should be crazy. Gateway of awakening. So you're on your gateway of awakening. You're awakening. You know what's going on, man. You part of the cosmos. So they're going to give you uploads all the time. This door always going to be open to you. Like whenever you need to know about anything, this door is always going to be open. This portal always going to be open to you. Star sees indigos. This portal is always open to you. Like when you want to know what the hell going on. They're going to put you in the high priest and high priestess of hidden knowledge. Like, yeah, this is going on. This is going on. And they like to stay hidden like chameleons, but they're not. Light of truth. Like I said, that portal always going to be over to the light of truth. Circle of life. With this 3D ass matrix ass shit. This never ending cycle of bullshit that everybody's getting tired of. It's like, how are you helping me? I see, we've been brainwashed so long, we see we got to help ourselves. With divine help, because you're not helping. I think that's the bottom line. They're not helping. If anything, they're trying to control. They're not helping. What are you helping? What are you doing? You're not helping us. You got to think for yourself. You been have to think for yourself. But this shit is just, the veil is just lifted and just all the controlling shit. They know they can't control people no more. So what they doing? Mind manipulation. You the one got to break free. They looking at like, look, we did all that, but we know we did that brainwashing, Jim Crow ass shit to you. When you gonna break free? You've been under the matrix for so long. I mean, your mind gotta break. You gotta break free, mind, body, and soul. You gotta disconnect. If you gotta do Ethernet cord cuttings, even from people you don't even know. I mean, you say the government, whoever, these gang stalkers. They clamped onto you ever since a child and never don't want to let the fuck go of your energy. They got the light, your energy, this cosmo energy, harvest off your energy and don't want to let go. That's why I be telling y'all to do Ethernet cord cuttings from these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers still behind the scenes like a silver snake. You never seen them, but that's what they've been doing, harvesting your energy, the light. Of course, you see some of them, the witches and the warlocks that came up against you, the people that they paid. Those are people they just sent as they mask. Those are people they sent as they mask, but they stay hidden. We all know who they are. That's the high-ranking motherfuckers that got money just to burn all of a sudden. On everybody. On every chosen one. Y'all got money to burn. And while we doing these motherfucking shits, we eating caviar and crackers and shit. And drinking red wine, enjoying the show. While we taking these motherfuckers down one by one behind the damn scenes. You know what I'm saying? They stay hidden. They just pay these people. They use them as pawns, puppets. To come up against you. Y'all faced them before. Let me tell you, y'all faced them before. And they're sitting behind the sidelines in the background watching how this go down. It's like you're a game, Hunger Game. They don't come out with these movies for no reason at all. This is Hunger Games. Harvesting. Hunger. I want to harvest your damn energy. Your light. Feed off your shit. Feed off your fear. Feed off your whatever. I'm just trying to tell you. They know it. Play games if you want to. They know they can't stay hidden from me. I've been seen them a long time ago. Matter of fact, I'm going to put my video on there. I'm going to put my video on there when I first started. And I had a different background. And you got to pay close attention because there's a big ass eye that's open, that's moving back and forth, watching me. You're going to have to pay close attention when I put it up and look in the back of me. There's a big eye. You know, like that eye, it looked like the eye that's on top of the dollar bill. And this eye just opened up and it's following me back and forth. I ain't noticed it until I kept watching my video and I looked in the back of me and I was like, it just opened up his eye and it was following me back and forth. I'm going to put the video back up there. I'm going to show you. You just got to pay close attention. I told you they always watch it. I know that's right. It's all good, but y'all have a blissful day. Make sure y'all enjoy your job. Make sure y'all, take y'all little 5 minutes, 10 minutes. When you take your break, do your Ethernet, your chakra alignment, at least root chakras. Do that all the time. Solar plexus, because that's what they be working on. I told you the light. Your solar plexus, your willpower. Make sure you do that. They don't want you to break free from them. Just do it. Shit. Anyway, love you.